and then this one. Hey V-Butts, I'm back! And today, because you can't see anything at all, I've got a super small review for you that fits right between my fingers. I just didn't say which ones. It's not a lie, because it's true. I'm going to be checking out the brand new LOL Surprise OMG dollhouse today, and hopefully it will help you decide whether or not you want to buy it, because chances are it's going to pop up on somebody's holiday wish list. And at $200 American or $279 Canadian when it's not on sale, we need to put some real thought into our purchases. However, depending on when this video goes out, they are currently $229 at Toys R Us, which is what I paid. Actually, I paid $279 first, but then I saw the sale and I had it price adjusted. Because, I mean, it's just smart. So without fussing too much over the box on things that we can check out once it's built, I'm just gonna get started. Send in the movers. Beep, 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 beep. Table acquired. Oh, I hit my Barbie. Table acquired. You can't see it. It's there. And now we open. There's seriously only 2 pieces of tape holding this together. Wow. So right on top, I have 3 big boxes. A pink one, a teal one, and a slightly different pink one. Oh, that was a painful sound. It literally smells like an entire bottle of Mod Podge in here. It's weird. Next up, we've got a long peach-colored box. It's thin, but I can't leave that there, because there's one more box and it's really heavy, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that in. Oh my gosh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. I refuse to call my husband for help, so we're just gonna bear with Jen and her ignorance. Hold on. You can't see me, but that's okay. They should really consider adding a strap or at least side holes onto that cardboard box in there so you can shimmy it out. I'm just saying. I've got it like halfway out of the big box so far. Not only is this embarrassing, but also frustrating. Not just for you to watch, but just for me to be filming. Because you know I'm not cutting it out. We're making progress. 1, 2, 3. I did it. I got it stuck between my legs. Ta-da! Alright, so I was about to open this, but it doesn't make much sense, does it? Since I'm gonna need to build on this table. Meaning, I lifted this up for nothing, and although my biceps will thank me, never, I wasted time. So I'm just gonna put it back on the floor. Now that we have some space, we can bring back the coral box. I sliced the tape and I'm hoping the instructions are in here. Yes, perfect. Now are the screws here? I don't see them. No, I don't think they're in this box. Okay then, that's not helpful. Just gonna see if the instructions mention what box they're in. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, I don't specifically see where they're telling me to find them, but they do recommend going to their website to watch the house assembly video. So I guess I will be right back. Okay, true story. I stopped watching the video because at the very start of it, they said to start by unpacking the brown box, which I watched the lady do on super fast mode. And as soon as she took off the top, I saw the bag of screws. So I'm like, hey, I don't need this video. I've got instructions, a strong will, and determination. So I just turned it off and came back to my brown box, lifted up the first few pieces, and guess what's not there? Screws. So now I'm really confused. I am 11 pieces in, and there's nothing here, which means the video lied to me. Me specifically. Where are they? Nothing here. But maybe they're just in a different position. I don't know. Where the heck are they? Ta-da! They're at the bottom of the box. Or maybe I opened it upside down. I don't know. This could be my fault because I saw that lady take this out and for me it's at the bottom, but for her it wasn't. So I suppose depending on which way you had the box lying down before you opened it, yeah, this could be my fault. BC Dubs, this looks really cool. So before I get started, I just want you guys to see the very first piece of wood. It is marked E. It's the first piece of our house, and right away, sadly, I'm noticing a whole bunch of stuff I'm not pleased with, which consists of all these scratches and blemishes in the paint. Up close, it's very, very ugly looking, and it looks like pixels. But I mean, hey, that's how they chose to print the designs. That's fine. And from far away, I thought maybe this was just little bits of styrofoam. But upon closer inspection, it's kind of just splatters of white where the paint, I suppose, did not adhere to the wood. And in certain sections, it just looks really awful. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't look fantastic, considering the price. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick, and now we build. And there's more. Okay, I don't want to keep stopping my time-lapse footage, but you guys can't see this from far away, and if I show it to you after, then it's possible that you'd think it was caused by me. But no, we've got scratches and bad quality all over. I've actually skipped quite a bit that I should have shown you, but it's starting to bother me, so I don't want to skip it anymore. These ones here are small, and once things get screwed to them, you won't notice it as much. So that's not as big a deal as the parts that are completely visible, and that's what everybody's gonna see, especially since this playset is supposed to have 360 degrees of play, meaning we can turn it around and use it from all angles. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep stopping the footage, but I am gonna point it out when I find ones that are really bothering me because they're super visible. And by the way, I'm on the floor now because I couldn't build this up on the table. All right, so I have finished steps 1 to, I believe, 5. I'm still on the first page and I'm not done yet. All right, so I'm here with my phone cam just to show you this wobbly piece, which is literally the first spinning section that I've completed. I'm actually legitimately on the first page still and still rolling. You could probably see me in the background holding my phone showing this to you. But anyways, I just wanted to quickly let you guys know how sad I am to discover a chunk in the corner of missing wood and pink. At first I thought it was just paint, but it's actually a bit of a chunk there. And then of course we've still got some of those paint less than desirable spots. I don't know what else to call them. Luckily the rest of it looks okay. It's just that one spot. I mean, down at the bottom it's missing stuff too, but I mean, that's not that much of a problem. It's that right there. That's what's bugging me. Oh my gosh, literally moving on to the very next step. There's a giant gouge in my marble. Disregard this pink light, it's on the ceiling. Anyways, yeah, there's a giant gouge in my marbled floor. Let me just check everything else while I'm already here. That side looks all right. And so does this. Okay, well, at least that's not bad. But seriously? Okay guys, I think I'm actually gonna call it for the night because I started filming pretty late and I am tired. And I've actually come across a couple issues that I just don't want to deal with right now. I did show you guys some of the paint and scratches that were bumming me out, but I didn't really show off the 2 screws that literally disintegrated as I was screwing them in. Somehow they just decided they didn't want to exist anymore. And I'm just over it for the night, and I'm also starving. So I will see you tomorrow. Well, you're not leaving, but I will be, and we'll start again, hopefully with less quality issues. You know? All right, so we can't see everything, but my plan is to continue building and show it off more as we go. But before I do, I'm just gonna cover up my backdrop here because unfortunately it's a little hard to separate the actual dollhouse from all the beauty that's going on back here. They're sort of blending into one, and that's not helpful. All right, I've just started recording again. I'm moving on to my very next step, which is number 9. This is where I finished off yesterday, and I already ran into an issue. The piece that they want me to use, which is P, does not fit. By the way, there is a spot down here that's chipped off. But anyways, it does not fit into the space. If I get one side in, the other doesn't fit. And if I put this side in, that side doesn't fit. Basically, this one is the correct shape. This one is not. It should have been shaved all the way down here, and so it's not aligned correctly. Instead, it's tipping sort of on a slant upwards, which means this is no longer straight. So the only thing I can do at this point is either return this after I disassemble it and have wasted all my time, and they won't be able to sell it, or I can take this nail file, which I really hate the feeling of, and slowly sand it down enough until it fits. The only reason this might seem like I'm making a big deal of this small little gap is because it is a foundational piece, and if I chose to attempt to fix it and it doesn't end up working even after that, I won't be able to return it because I've altered the product. So I'm just hopeful that it ends up fitting and we can move on like this never even happened. By the way, I really like this tool here because it's got a file right down to the tip, meaning I can get right into those little grooves there, which might have otherwise prevented it from sitting flush against the wood. Moment of truth. Did it work? It's still crooked. What is going on? This side doesn't fit. Can you see that? Now it's too high. We can try to fix this warpy bit. I'm determined to fix this. I've already put in time and effort, and if I take it apart to return it, I'm just gonna have to do it all again. Nobody wants that. Oh, I'm not even filming this spot. Whoops. I am not left-handed, okay? And I'm holding the camera with my left hand. All right, did that do anything? No. Okay, so this one still fits the way it was meant to, but this one still does not. It just doesn't fit. I don't know. I've started that spot first anyways, I might as well continue. 3, 2, 1. Fingers crossed. Cross them for me. My hands are occupied. Come on. That's one, kinda, in, and, oh, come on. Just pop that side out. Seriously. Okay, one's in, and try to hold that. It doesn't want to cooperate, but I refuse to quit. Oh, I got it in that time. All right, we did it. And now we can continue on with the rest of the build. Thanks for sticking around, friends. All right, so I think my biggest problem with this build is that none of the holes actually line up. And yeah, once I start screwing them in, they eventually fall into place, but not before it actually ends up messing with the wood underneath. Luckily, it's gonna be covered, but that's what actually causes splits and stuff in these particle board pieces. Also, notice this glorious shot of cruddy paint. This is pretty much all over this house, guys. Like, really? But wait, there's more. Doesn't that look fabulous, guys? So good. Like, the quality is everything right now. Like, so good. My favorite spot, I think, is definitely that paint blotch right there and all that stuff. Like, it's so great. Yeah, love that for us. Not. And look at that. I have the first floor done. Ta-da! Now, having completed this first main floor for the most part, I have to say I'm really not impressed with this house. And honestly, guys, I have only finished to step 11 out of 41. That's exciting. Between the amount of paint and scratches and chipped areas and that one piece cut wrong and fitting in at an angle and needing me to perform sanding surgery in order to make it work, it just seems like this is a rushed item that they're trying to get out for the holidays. Therefore, I definitely recommend if you're getting this, build it, okay? And make sure that you return it in enough time or claim any warranties you need to fix any defective parts. Then just hide it away somewhere, covered in a blanket until gift giving time. All right, guys, as you can see, I am currently moving on to the upper section of, I suppose, the second floor and hope for the best. That's what I'm doing as I continue this build. But of course, I am still gonna be getting any footage that I need. All right, I'm currently confused because I moved on to step 15. The last one was to add N, which is the third swivel room to the top floor. It says to put 4 screws in the back, but it doesn't say what they're for. This is what I'm working with. Literally a picture and nothing else. Because right now it just says the 4 screws screw in from the back. Well, when are they screwing in? And if I flip forward, I can see some of those squiggly bars on various pieces of furniture, which leads me to believe I might need to start looking for some things in boxes. All right, here we go, here we go. Don't think it's gonna be this one, to be honest. We've got a vanity. Okay, I'm gonna leave those for later. A daybed with removable pieces. Reversible furniture, that is cool. And I think I found what I'm looking for. Excellent, because these things actually look quite exciting and I was really sad to be skipping through them. Oh my gosh, why does this look so terrible? I'm pretty positive this part here is gonna be covered in a pool or something anyways, but what is going on with the quality? This looks horrible. Truly horrible. What does this side look like? Oh yay, okay. Now we just got some weird tape residue on that side, so fine, whatever. But, oh my gosh.
All right, so I'm supposed to attach this piece here right to here. Like I said, parts of it are being covered, but look, I didn't even see this the first time. What is that? Is that part gonna be covered? I hope it will be. It's gonna go like that. All right, cool, it's covered, except it's also see-through. You can see right through it, and this part is still visible. Like, what is that? Guys, I'm aware I'm being nitpicky, but like I said, $279 here in Canada before taxes, and not everybody is gonna get a sale. So that's a lot of quality issues for something of that price. Also aware that it's gonna cost less in America, but still, you guys want good quality stuff too. You work hard for your money. I'm not wrong, okay? I'm not wrong.
All right. We are finally getting somewhere, and that place is in need of an elevator, which means I'm probably gonna have to start digging into boxes again. Hold on, we need some room. There it is, right on the bottom. Ta-da! Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so I am on step 28, which required me to add the pink and yellow zigzaggy plastic shapes out of the box. In fact, we're going to be moving on to box items now. But before I continue, I'm just a little confused because this top piece that you can't really see here, it's got holes going through it on either side, but there's no holes in this plastic piece or these plastic pieces, and it doesn't mention to screw them on. So I'm just wondering why there's holes there. And I can't see any mention of that section again in the rest of the booklet. So I assume I'm done up there. It's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. We're okay. Yeah, we're good. So we're on to the next portion. So we're gonna take number 5 and attach number 4. Ooh, satisfying clicks. Very nice. And then we need little plastic gibbers to go in here, but I didn't get them, so hold on. Psych, I still don't have them because I can't find them. It would be really awesome if they told me what box everything was in. I kinda, why? Why couldn't all the connection pieces just be in one box? That would make things so much easier, you know? Plastic gibbers. Plastic gibbers. Plastic gibbers. Where are you, plastic gibbers? Why are you hiding? I don't even know what they look like, other than that small little picture. It literally just says click, click, click. They look like this, but I can't find them. Okay. I'll be back. Gotta find the click, click, clicks. This might be them. I think so. It was in the large, darker pink box. That's if this is the correct piece. We're about to find out. 14? Do they say 14 on them? I don't know. They say 2, but they got triangles. And so does the blue thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, that's gotta be right. Click. Ta-da! Oh, never mind. Not ta-da. There are more, but I didn't see any more. Okay, I guess I'm going box fishing again. Got some palm tree pieces. I guess we're gonna need those at some point. Might as well take them out. Okay. Feels so close to the camera. Hold on. There. Is that better? Probably not. Oh well, we're working with it. All right. Luckily, they all have shapes so that we can figure things out like real geniuses. Click. Click. So next, we need to click it over by the pool. Oh, that's way over there. Hold on. Hopefully it only fits in one way, because it's stuck there now. Next, I need to find the pink slide pieces. Luckily, I already came across them in here. Oh, they're a gradient. The color is gradual from dark to light pink or light to dark pink. Does that show up on the camera? Hopefully, because it looks really cool. So here we go. 1. Ow! This is a pinch hazard. Ow! I hit my head on the book. It's a head hitting hazard. Oh, is there more slide? Where's the other pieces? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Okay, so our pink is gonna continue on from a corally to a pastel orange and then finally to yellow. All right, let's do this. I kind of expected that to just happen perfectly as I said that, and it definitely didn't. Oops. Oh, that was fantastic. Couldn't have gone better if I planned it. Who decided it was a good idea to put the palm tree pieces up there? And now, Short Jen is gonna struggle with a little bit of height and screwdriver-ing. Oh, there's only 4 of them. Great, no way I can mess this up. Wow, I'm so tall up here. The audio is gonna sound like garbage, or much better, very ASMR. Excellent, perhaps. More radio broadcasty sounding, so I'm gonna stop talking. But first I'll let you know that I'm gonna screw the slide down and then stick on the handles, which means we can move on to the top of our palm tree. So at the connection points, there is a piece of plastic sticking out, which has its own groove in the back of the palm tree's center, essentially. And even though it's in the right position, it is giving a little bit of trouble. So that's what I'm struggling with right now, but it should go eventually. You just gotta give it some brute force. Like that. And now that we're done with this palm tree area, there's only one thing left to do. But we're gonna need a new angle. And we can add the final pieces, which are little pink sections of ramp that will attach to the drive-through. Oh hey guys, it's me, Jen, and I've finished building this brand new OMG dollhouse, and it's huge! I definitely don't recommend building it on the table because it makes it even bigger, which is a challenge if you're short like me. You have to end up standing on chairs and such to make things work. And I do not recommend. 1 star. I would pass it up if asked to do this again. She says now, knowing full well if I build houses in the future, it's probably gonna end up the same way, but the point is, right now, I'm acknowledging it. Which means it's time to check out what accessories we have, some of which are now unwrapped because we started to see them as we were searching for things. Some things are naturally wrapped, and others I've just thrown tissue paper on, so we have the element of surprise since they fell apart in the boxes. And in no particular order, we're gonna get started with whatever this is. But first we need space. And we begin. First piece is a really cool looking chair. It's mostly pink, but there is a bit of yellow, blue, and teal thrown in, and the back of it looks like a stick figure wearing a dress. It's just got no arms or legs. This is like my basic drawing skill level right here. Now, I don't currently know where this goes because, you know, I didn't look at the box like I usually do, so it could be for the vanity or maybe for the kitchen. I could turn around and look right now, but I think it's more fun to guess and either be really right or really, really wrong, so we'll see how that turns out in a few. Next up, we have an identical chair, which means this is now a set and most likely going in the kitchen. You don't need 2 chairs for a vanity, and there you go. I've solved the mystery. Next, we've got this really cute vanity. It's pink with gold. There's a little sink on top, a cute little light, and double mirrors. Usually I don't take off the film, but this one's dirty and I really want to see the shine, so I'm going to. Ta-da! So pretty and very reflective. Underneath the sink, we've got 4 little drawers. The top one's stuck. Oh, no, it's not. And inside there are surprises. What? It's a little pink and white electronic toothbrush. That's cute. See, is there anything else in the other drawers? No, they're all empty, meaning this is the only surprise with the vanity. Except something else did fall out, and I remember wrapping it back up so we could pretend to be surprised. So let's see where it is. Oh, that's not it. Try again. This pink wording right here that says gorgeous, and I believe it fits right on top of the mirror. Just like that. And it says gorgeous. And you know what? The color scheme doesn't work, but there's no reason why we couldn't have used this chair at the vanity. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, because otherwise girls are just gonna stand unless there's a chair in here somewhere for it. These 2 pieces here kind of look the same, so I'm gonna open them together. We've got a teal table with pink legs and a blue ball on the bottom. And a pink table with teal legs and a blue ball on the bottom. So yes, they are the same, but they are opposite colors. And they both have a little tab on the back. So let's see if we can... What? I was about to click it together, but then a piece popped off. So wait, can we turn this into a legit table? Not that way we can't. Hold on. Now I need to know things. This whole set has convertible pieces, so I wouldn't be surprised. Or I'm just breaking stuff. Hold on. We're learning. We're learning. Maybe not. Why does this come apart? I don't know. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna put it back together. I was so excited. It kind of seemed like it, doesn't it? Hold on. Like, that part clicks together. Although this looks very cool, it is not practical like that. So you would have to keep it assembled the way it came. And if you put the 2 tabs together, you can totally connect it and make one big dining table, or as two separate ones, which I assume are meant to push against a wall. Maybe there will be a little notch in the wall or something where this tab will stick in so it doesn't fall over. We'll have to see when it's time to decorate. For this next piece here, I did see some of it and I got so excited, and then I reminded myself I needed to open it on camera, so I like put it out of my mind for 2 days. Yeah, it's a new day, okay? I've taken some time for me and forgot all about this stuff, which works out to my benefit because this is like new all over again. And it's a really big white and pink countertop with all kinds of extra little things. So we've got 3 white drawers. Oh my gosh, okay, 3 white drawers with apparently surprises inside. Hold on. So this top drawer has cutlery and it's really cute and tiny. So we've got 2 light pink spoons, 2 bright pink forks, and 2 blue knives, and then a spatula with a pink, yellow, and light pink handle. And I would definitely lose these in this mess if I were to take them out right now, so I'm just gonna leave them in the plastic. I wonder if it's only gonna be the top drawer, like the vanity. Oh, I jinxed it. Yeah, there's only surprises in the top. And the bottom 2 drawers have nothing. So just like the vanity, make sure you check the top if you get this set because there are surprises inside. Next to those drawers, we've got a big pink cupboard with a blue and yellow handle. It's very long. And inside, oh my gosh, we've got a teal coffee maker. It is so retro, I love it. And it looks beautiful on the counter. That's what matters. It's such a striking color combination, don't you think? But we can't keep it there if I need to tilt this so we can see things. On the opposite side of those drawers, we have a dishwasher. It says Dish-O-Matic. It's silver with a teal handle. And inside we've got more stuff. 2 removable pink trays. Ooh, this is fun. I feel like it's like Christmas. So here's what one of the trays looks like. It's got a little separated section for smaller items, maybe cups or cutlery, and then a larger basket area. And of course they can slide right back inside the dishwasher because there's little white tracks to hold them in place. In that top tray, we had a big silver pot with yellow and pink handles and a bright pink lid with a blue handle on top. And it goes on and off really easily. And then we also had 2 matching cups here that look like 4 stacked rings. They're transparent and green and kind of remind me of old Coke bottles. So I'll just put those back inside like that. And for the second tray, this one had a big silver frying pan with a black and blue handle, 2 light pink dinner plates shaped like hexagons, and a pink set of matching teacups with a scalloped top. One is tea with the bag in, and the other is either hot chocolate with hearts and cinnamon, or maybe a latte. On the opposite side of the dishwasher, we have 2 sections. The bottom just looks like an open shelf for big items, such as this yellow kettle. It's got a black handle and a silver lid with a little pink knob on top. Very cute. And finally, we've got a pink Zap-O-Matic microwave with a blue and yellow zigzag handle. And inside we've got a giant thing of popcorn. It's striped with pink and white, and we've got loads of buttery goodness on top. But it doesn't fit back in standing up, so that's how we cookin' from now on. Don't question it, okay? And yeah, wait, no, oh, hold on. I almost forgot. There's actually a top to this counter as well. So in the center, we've got tiles and a dish mat, and it looks kind of colorless over here, even if we do have a nice silver faucet with knobs. That's where this puppy comes in. Ta-da! We've got a little silver sink that pops right into that empty space, and there's a little drain and everything. Just pop that in, and now we've got a sink to pull everything together. Look, there's even a little drain there. And on the opposite side, we have 2 silver burners with blue elements on top. And that, my friends, is the end of our little kitchenette area. Hold on. But before I forget, I'm gonna put those utensils back in the drawer so I don't lose them. In fact, I'm gonna put everything away just for now, for the exact same reasons. Will that fit in there? Yes. And everything here looked fantastic, by the way. Next up, we have a set of matching diner benches, and once again, they are opposite colors, but technically match. Regardless, they are super cute and I love them. So one is bright pink with blue balls for the feet and has a teal bench seat and headrest, while the opposite looks the exact same except teal for the majority of the color with those same ball feet and a pink bench with headrest. And in the bottom back section of the pink one, there is what looks like a plastic burn, and it is visible from the back. But once a doll is sitting there and it's all set up, chances are you wouldn't see it. And I believe these are gonna go in the diner or on the first floor section of our house. So I can't wait to set that up. Carrying on with the, I can't remember if these things were wrapped, we have two more items. The first one is a light pink toilet with some black and gold detailing in the back with a big white toilet bowl. And there's even a roll of toilet paper on the side. You can roll it around and everything, but it does not make noise like the previous toilets in the LOL houses. Then we've got this big piece here, which I believe is a bar counter for the kitchen section. There's two little cutouts on the front too, and I think that's because we can attach, yep, hold on, we can attach our chairs to them so they don't go flying, because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to go on one of those rotating sections. That's pretty cool. So the bottom and top sections are light pink, and the supporting pieces are teal, pink, and dark blue. And I think this was actually in that first long flat box that I opened. There you go, make some space, and we can move on to this big honker right here, which is a very large white, pink, and very faint gold decorated bathtub. And it's got little holes on top. So I wonder if we're gonna stick things into it? Probably. And because of the shape and the spokes on the bottom, I think this is also gonna go on one of those spinning sections. Man, I really should have paid attention to the box, huh? This is a lot of guesswork. Oh, look at that. I spotted this shower head and it fits. So I assume it can go on any one of these little tiers in the back here, but I'm gonna go with the shortest so that it's not super duper tall. So it's a black staircase type shape with a ball joint for the shower head. So you can mess around with which direction you would want your water to spray, but not for real. That would make a big mess. Next up, I have this skinny thingamabob right here, and I'm pretty sure this sticks onto the side of the pool, which won't really show up very well over here because it's too bright, so I'll show you that when it's time to decorate. It's just a big clear basin, and this will snap onto the side so that it can hold on to cups. So you can just bask in the sunlight. But we didn't get the baby cups like we usually do, we got big cups. Well, that's not very supportive. How about the pink ones? Oh! If I didn't drop it, I was about to say yes, those fit. Look, I told you, the reflections over here are no joke. It is, oh, wow, so bright. As I was trying to say, it looks like these girls will only prefer a nice hot beverage as they take a cold dip in the pool. So whatever, to each their own. We are only left with big pieces for the most part here, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, next up we have, what the heck is this? I don't know, is it a bed? It's kind of intriguing. It is pink upon pink upon pink with a little pink thrown in, and then just a few hints of black. But I think it's a day bed or a bed. I don't know, the top goes up. It does fall back down, but if you get it in just the right place, it stays. And underneath there are these little stairs, I guess, which we have access to. And they pull out, so maybe it's just to help you climb up. Although the OMG dolls are quite large, I don't think they'd need stairs. So I guess that would be for if you were playing with smaller dolls. Oh wait, they actually pull out further. Okay, cool. And the tops of these have lids, so I guess it's just some built-in storage. That's cool. However, I don't understand why we've got this really neat shape if it's not reversible. Like, they've taken the time to decorate the underside as well. So at first I thought it might be something, but that doesn't really look like something, does it? Nah. Plus then we'd end up scuffing the black detailed section, so I don't think it's meant to flip upside down. I don't know. This is what throws me. You can have a low bed or a high bed. Regardless, still very cute. And it's got accessories. Oh, hold on. So we've got a big blanket, which is black and white covered in triangles. Then a white pillow covered in splats of pink, blue, and black. Then we've got a long, thin piece of white fabric with black polka dots. And it doesn't really seem any kind of size to be a blanket, so maybe it's a little carpet. I'm not really sure. And finally, we have two smaller teal blankets with pink and black squiggles, zigzags, polka dots, and little macaroni shapes all over. And we could probably fit these things underneath in the storage section. Let's see. So we got the pillow and the skinny white blanket over there, and then the rest of the blankets on this side. Everything fits. A nice clean contained unit. That's cool. And then we've got this random gold piece. I don't even know where this came from. I don't know where this goes. I'll figure it out. Next up, we have a piece that I glimpsed earlier. It is a convertible couch. We've got two different looks here. So this side is more of a standard couch. It's got two big blue cushions with black armrests on the side and a pink back, one of which is solid while the other is squiggly. And if you flip it over, we end up with more of a diner looking sofa. And the armrests from the opposite side become the legs. So this side here is hot pink with two long teal strips across the back and three yellow round cushions on the bottom. And on the right side here, mine has a big splotch of pink paint, but it is kind of scratching away with my nails. So I think I can clean that up with acetone. Oh, wait, and there's more. So we've got a splotch down at the bottom, and there's more at the back, just behind the middle cushion and underneath on that teal bar. But once again, I'm pretty confident I can clean that up. You know, I really like the idea of this convertible furniture. You think it would be a hard decision as to which look you're gonna go for, but I think we all know for me, it's gonna be the diner. Just for good measure, we've got ourselves a disco ball because this is kind of like a standard now for all LOL houses. So it's all silver and has Velcro for the top. So once we decide where we want it, we'll peel off the back and stick it in place. I really like the idea of the Velcro, and I highly suggest if you like to move things around a bunch that you pick up some extra Velcro at a dollar or craft store so you can have little sticky spots wherever you want. That way, you don't have to be stuck with any one look. Next up, we've got ourselves a fire pit. This is actually really cool. It's clear on the outside and filled with charcoal, but they're all shaped like little hearts. Do you see that? Right in the center, we've got a transparent orange section so that it looks like nice real flames, and it is battery powered. So if we flip it over and pull out this tab here, it should work right off the bat. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it goes. And this is gonna go right on top in that little rooftop patio section. In fact, I think it's the only piece that we'll have for up there, excluding anything we choose to just place there ourselves. Very cool, but I don't want the battery to die, so I'm just gonna turn that off until it's time to get some beauty shots. And to bring everything to a close for us guys, we have our final piece, which is a giant fridge. This thing is honkin'. So we've got transparent pink doors with a yellow section in the center. It says Cool-O-Matic. The supporting pieces on the bottom are yellow balls with teal squiggly, I don't even know what that is, but it looks really cool and it definitely supports it, even if you can't see it on that angle. And the rest is all white. Back here, it's got raised sections to be the grates and elements that power the fridge. There's a little socket down at the bottom and some wording here, which you guys literally cannot see. It says ECOCR4VE 2PWRS4VE, which is LOL speak for Eco Crave to Power Save. And if we flip it back around, we have the best part. I know it's a complete shock and secret for you guys because you didn't see this coming since it's not see-through, obviously, but we've got some real items inside. So I'm gonna start on the top, which is the freezer. So we've got 6 pieces here, which includes some toast, one with a green spread and the other pink. So you can imagine it's whatever you want, probably like avocado toast and then jam. We've also got a white tub of ice cream with a pink lid and a blue label. It is strawberry. Next, we have 2 LOL cups in 2 different shades of pink, dark and light, both with the same transparent teal tops. And finally, a little holder. And there's a little notch cut out of it, so maybe it's gonna attach to something, I'm not sure. Maybe it rests on this random gold thing that I still don't know what it is. Wait a second. Maybe it goes in the bathtub. So the dolls can have drinks out of baby sippy cups whenever they want to as they spa and chillax. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here. Anyways, moving on to the lower section of the fridge. We had 2 silver removable trays, which I definitely needed to take out in order to not drop all that food all over the place. And now we have an empty fridge. I definitely love that these are see-through. You can tell exactly what you need to restock if this were real life. And then we had our 3 food sections in plastic. So on the bottom, we have another pink plate, same as the ones that came in the kitchen set, except this one's got a hamburger bottom piece attached to it with a little post sticking up so that we can slide on these pieces here and complete our burger. So we've got a dark brown meat patty, some melted yellow cheese,
And we'll top it off with a sesame seed bun, which comes with a side of French fries in a pink carton with a red and white checkered pattern on the front and back. There you go. So it's kind of like you ordered a full meal. And oh my gosh, it just dawns on me, these are not sippy cups. It's literally a fast food cup with a handle on the side so the dolls can hold it. Wow. I always just assumed it was a sippy cup because it came with the small LOLs that look like literal preschoolers, but no, I'm a genius and now we know. Either way, this is super cute and we actually have diner food, which is perfect since there's a drive-through and a diner in this house. So amazing, so amazing. And even better, we have 2 sets of it, so you can definitely order for 2. Oh my gosh, and even more genius Jen is coming to the rescue. Now this makes sense because it can probably attach to the car. Wait, even better, this might not go on the bathtub at all because it was kind of ridiculous to assume that. Maybe this goes on the side of the car for the drive-through food, just like the olden days. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart, I'm so smart. I'll definitely have to try that out once we decorate the house because obviously I've got the car, so I mean, why am I holding this stuff? Hold on. As I was saying, I've got the car so we can try it, but not before we check out the final set of items that go in the fridge. Whoop. And also just happened to be the last things we needed to open. Get out, get out, get out. First up, we've got a carton of orange juice. It says OJ on the front with a picture of an orange, so I assume it is orange juice. Yes, on the side it says 100% orange juice, and the plastic is a nice dark yellow. We've also got a white carton of milk. There's a blue sticker, and on the side it says missing, and there's a picture of a little kitty. Have you seen Meow? Poor thing is still lost. Keeping up with the drinks, we've also got a nice big water of H2O. We've got a nice big bottle of H2O, which equals water. Yeah, see that? I saved it. And it's a nice transparent teal color with a blue lid. This literally looks so cool. I actually love it. And finally, we have our 2 condiments, ketchup and mustard. And of course, you could take your time and gently place things down when they're on display and not at an angle, but clearly that's not gonna work out very well for me now. So you know what? Like the true menace I am, I'm just gonna throw everything in until it is placed in the dollhouse. And because there's nothing left to open, I guess we can go do that right now. And we'll get started on the rooftop patio, which until this point has been a little tricky to show off. So as you can see right in the center, there is a big open space, and that's where we can put our fire pit. Check it out, it lights up. Not really sure how well that'll show up for you guys, but it looks pretty great. I mean, it looks like somewhere you'd want to hang out. Well, if there were fences for safety, of course. This is really high up. Now, unfortunately, as much as I'd love to point out every individual detail for you guys, there's too much here, and that would take forever. So I'll sum up by saying it's really nicely decorated up here with a little birthday scene on one side. You got snacks, balloons, the word surprise, all that jazz. We've got the tiled section leading to the slide entrance over there. We've got some stepping stones over here that lead us to a nice little snack picnic surrounded by plants. And if we turn it around, you can see the opposite side of the rooftop. Once again, we've got our picnic, plants, and grass. That same lounge area with the fire pit, except this time we've got some potted succulents going on. There's some folded towels with sunblock and sunglasses, and of course the entrance to the water slide and a better view of the pool floaties. We've even got some puddles there. That's incredibly dangerous for a rooftop patio that is fenceless. I'm just saying. Moving down a level, we have our rotating bathroom. So this side here is a split wall. It's a light blue tile on top with a hanging towel on a rack and a pink neon light that says relax. This side is a light pink with black marbling and a great big plant in a black, blue, and white pot. And then we've got a white tile floor covered in pink, black, and blue splotches with 4 holes in it. So this is where I'll place my tub to keep it fixed there so it doesn't move on us when we flip it to the opposite side, where we've got the same light blue tile on top except white marble this time, and that carries over to the floor. And for our extra details, we've got a light, shelves with makeup and nail polish, an outlet, a towel on a rack, a wastebasket, and a spilled bottle of pink nail polish. And this is where I'll put our vanity and the toilet, completing our 2-sided bathroom. Ta-da! On the right, we have our bedroom area with the entrance to the elevator, and this is a 90s themed room, so that includes the walls, which are split again, white tile with black speckles on top, and a blue bottom with black marbling. We've got a pink and black shelf with books and such on it, a circular glass tile window in the background there, a really cool zebra carpet on the ground, and on this wall here we've got a nice light, an entrance to the elevator, a hanging mirror, and a pink, black, and blue dresser with a plant on top. And you may recall we had some pretty
of decent gouges and gross scratches in the paint all over this house. So now I'm gonna attempt to hide those by placing this bed directly in the way of the elevator. So if anyone wants to get off of this floor, they're gonna need to rearrange some furniture. But the good news is it hides it. Continuing on to the left side of our rotating bathroom, we have our dressing room or walk-in closet area, getting ready space, if you will. So the back wall is a light pink with white speckles. We've got black bars where we can hang up some clothing. Unfortunately, none come with this set, so you will need to use your own, but it's gonna look really cool when you do add things. We've also got a glass tiled window section, some folded clothes, and decorative boxes, which will help to make it look more full. And this wall is really cool because we've got multiple colors going on here. So there's hot pink, white with black polka dots, and orange. And I don't know why I like that, but I do. Especially since underneath it, it's that same light pink. There's just so much going on, it makes me happy. Also, it's chaotic, so I get anxious. That's the weirdest thing. But anyways, yes, accessories. We've got a giant white shelf that's got various shoes on the bottom and little sections on the side for other accessories like sunglasses, purses, and decorative boxes. And then way over here in the corner, we have an accessory tree or some kind of stand with headphones, scarves, and headbands. And finally, if we move one more time, you might be able to see through this part a little bit better. We've also got a giant window that will allow your dolls to see directly through to the water slide, and subsequently, anyone going on the water slide can see your dolls taking a bath. That's not weird at all. Oh, and there's also a black and white striped wavy rug on the ground. All right, so we are officially done on this floor, which means we can move down a level, and we'll start by checking out our rotating section. So on this side, we've got a pink tiled wall on top, shelves filled with stuff like tea, sugar, cookies, and even some little hanging cups and lights. The bottom section down here is white with pink and blue speckles. We've got a white marble floor, and finally a pass-through window. And this is where we can add our breakfast bar and chairs. Notice how they don't move when it spins. Very nice. They're not gonna go flying. And then our kitchen stove and dishwasher combo piece will go on the opposite side, where we've got a split wall again. This time it's pink on top with little triangles and lights, the same pass-through window, and the bottom section is white tile paired with that white marble floor. Once again, it is held in place and is not going anywhere. The only way anything will go flying is if you have them resting on top and then you just tornado. So don't do that. Continuing over to the left side of our spinning kitchen area, we've got our corner addition. So the back wall is yellow tile on top with white on the bottom covered in pink and blue speckles. We've got a nice hanging plant there, a little light switch, and some more glass window tiles. There's also a little tiny mouse on the ground. For the side wall, we have a light pink tile on top and the same white and speckled bottom. And once again, we've got a great big window giving us a nice view of the water slide. For decorations over here, we've got a nice clock and then a whole bunch of things themed for cats. So there's a shelf filled with treats and toys, a big cat tree, kitty litter with a scoop, and although you can't really see it, there's a little yellow mat on the ground with paw prints. And the kitchen floor here is blue with squiggles, macaroni shapes, and triangles of pink and yellow, which I absolutely love. Next, if we pretend that the items inside the fridge look really good, we can place it right in the corner to complete our kitchen. Although I kind of wish the hinges were on this side so that the door is opened towards the wall instead of smacking whoever's cooking. But for now, we'll just ignore that completely and instead take a look at the living room on the right, where we've got a black and white striped floor with big fuzzy carpets, a yellow circle, and a pink triangle. The walls here are light pink with triangles, except on the back we've also got a stone fireplace going all the way up to the ceiling. On the mantle, we've got some framed photos and a light, and some more framed pictures above it. If we turn the camera just a bit, you can see we've got a nice big potted plant in the corner on a stand, the entrance to the elevator, and on this little sidewall here, we've got some zigzag shelves with books and plants. And then just below that, we've got a little blue cat bed with a little yellow mouse. And now I can add my couch, but it is of course double-sided. So what's it gonna be? You know what? I think when it's up here in the living room, I'm gonna keep it one style. Let's go with blue. And the yellow, pink, and teal style works really well in here because it's all vaporwave themed. We've got an orange to pink tiled floor and walls. And if I switch to the hand cam so you can actually see things in the corners or on the ceiling, there's actually really cool neon lights there as well. In fact, they are on every single floor, which I couldn't show you before, so consider this that footage. But back to this room here. We've also got some cool arcade machines, a water cooler, and a little puddle on the ground. Then of course we've got our entrance to the elevator, but sadly it is going to be blocked once we add our couch because of course it's going to give us the best view of the movie screen. And you know, that combined table from earlier works perfect here. And once you add some food, it's an entire experience. Almost, because of course we still need to add our phone connection points so that we can actually watch films. And I forgot about them, so I'll just quickly do that. All right, so through a bit of trial and error, I have really good suggestions on how you can accomplish this without driving yourself crazy. Take the elastic and put it through the hole first, and then get yourself a nice thin pencil or straw or something, and stick it through the elastic on the screen side. Then on the back, take your elastic band and wrap it on the round side of the peg, twisting it and wrapping it over one more time before pulling it through the movie theater side. Then we just gotta add our phone, throw something on. Hey V-Buds, I'm back, and today I'm going to be checking out, and look at that, they have their own movie. And if you don't have anything that fits in this space, no worries, because your dolls will still get a movie experience. The back wall has window tiles on top, white on the bottom with black, blue, and pink speckles, a projector screen in the center with an old-timey movie countdown. We've got speakers, movies in boxes, and the pink tiled floor has some nice pillows on it and some spilled popcorn. Now, before I move on, I just want to quickly point out that these clear pieces here that we used to create this phone holding space are removable, which could be a problem for two reasons. One, they could get lost, and two, they could become a choking hazard, which is incredibly dangerous. So I would suggest either gluing down the back pegs once they're in place so you don't need to worry about them coming loose, or get yourself an old phone or even a piece of cardboard with a glued on picture. That way your dolls always have something to watch and you don't need to worry about any dangers or lost pieces. Now on the back of that movie theater section, we do have a pink and white tiled floor with a really cool backdrop that looks like a diner's dining room. So there's glass window panes with some neon lights of purple, pink, and teal. We've got squiggles and shapes and some really cool fixtures. It just looks like a really nice, fun diner. And this is where I'm going to be placing the bench seats. Once again, there are little holes to keep them in place. That way it doesn't send your dolls flying when you spin them around. And if we take apart those tables and place one in the center with some food on it, we've got a little diner area. Then you can take the remaining table and place it on this side next to the cutout window section where the drive-thru is. And just put some food on it so when anyone comes through, you're ready to go. Because if I change the angle so you can actually see, we've got everything we need over here for the perfect drive-thru / eat-in dining area. Love it. So that includes a tiled floor of pink and white, a nice big jukebox in the back, which is unfortunately just printed. It would have been great if they had included one, but hey, it is what it is. We've got a pink to orange wall, big window tiles to keep everything all cohesive. And over here, if I move this out of the way for just a sec, we've got a whole bunch of stuff like a countertop, a drink dispenser, takeout items, and condiments over in the corner underneath a menu. And you know what? I think this gold tray here, which I was going to try on the car, actually sits on the window ledge, but on the opposite side. The only thing that would make this area better is if there was a little notch cut out in the wood so that this table sat flush against the wall. And same with the table in the center of the two benches. Since there's no notch in the floor, the table does move, so don't go spinning things too fast in that area down there. So that's the end of all the decorating for these rooms, and the only thing left is to add this big clear pool to the underside of the slide. But before I do, I just want to point out that it looks like a giant honkin' scotch tape, doesn't it? Now this piece is going to slide right here, and as predicted, it is going to cover up some of those really gross paint spots that I wasn't fond of, which is good. And once we add water, you're obviously not going to notice too much underneath. Speaking of water, before using this in actual play, I would suggest adding a little bit to the pool and leaving it on a towel to make sure there are no cracks or leaks before adding it to the dollhouse. And once I add this final piece, which is the cup holder, so that the dolls can have some nice hot drinks apparently while they swim, that's it for decorating. So let's get a final view of the sides because we didn't really focus on them. Of course, we've seen the slide and the pool, which still needs water, but check out the wall there. This one here had way less scratches than the opposite one, so I'm really excited, especially since it's got the diner down there. But we've got some plants on the wall, a little balcony, some shapes, and the word pool. And then continuing around, this all looks great, but if I pointed it all out, we'd be here forever. And we have our elevator where we could put our dolls and transport them up and down the track to get into the rooms. Except of course when something's in the way, in which case you'll need to move it, but then after that, everything's fine. And finally, we have the opposite side of that drive-through window, which is our actual covered drive-in area. It is gorgeous and I love it. So we've got some menus, a tiled wall that does definitely wrap around on both sides so that it's cohesive and it looks nice. We've got neon signs and even one out here to let us know there's an actual drive-in. And over here we've even got some plants. This is so cute. I love this. By the way, all the OMG cars will fit in this. In fact, any car you have, as long as it's not too big or too small as to not reach the window, will work perfect in this setting. If you look up, you'll get a skylight that's gonna be filled with water from the pool. Not sketchy at all. You might just get a free car wash. Okay guys, that's it for me and the 4-foot tall by 4-foot wide wonder that has like 10 rooms with a drive-in, diner, movie theater, arcade that unfortunately doesn't have real working jukebox or arcade things, which would have been really cool. Kitchen, bar stool, living room, giant slide, pool, bedroom, bathroom, spa, dressing room, double-sided patio, dollhouse for the OMGs. Did I say that? I don't know. I'm out of breath. Oh, and we can't forget the real working elevator. I really love all the rooms, all the details, the super cute little pieces that come in the super cute large pieces, and just how much thought was actually put into it, except for the quality of the paint and the piece that I had to fix. Luckily, it was easy, but like I said, brand new, $200 in the States, $279 here in Canada, both of which are without sales. You expect a really good quality item and not to have to fix anything when it's new from the box. It's just the building itself that needs some quality control. Thankfully, MGA is now offering us a holiday extended warranty instead of their old 30-day one, which was literally useless. So basically, as long as you've purchased any LOL products after October 15th, you can put a claim in if it is not defect free. I wonder if paint defects count. If I hadn't have performed sanding surgery, we might have been able to test it. Either way, this is why I suggest, even though it's probably going to be impossible, that if you get something like this, you find a nice secret place and some time to yourself to build it, check it, and make sure nothing needs to be warrantied or that there's nothing faulty enough that it requires a return. And if you do, just make sure you put in a claim before January 15th, and they should hopefully be able to help you out. That way, you can avoid any disappointments to both yourself, your wallet, and your kids. And a bonus is now when they open it, they won't have to wait for it to be built because it's already ready. You're welcome. Honestly, I would recommend this if you have the space, the money, and the patience to check it out first. It's a lot of fun to pose dolls in, and kids would definitely love it. By the way, guys, that little gold tray does not fit on the side of my car, so I guess it just sits on the window ledge here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did and haven't yet, then please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any future fun toy reviews, especially when it comes to the holidays and hot list items like this one. Hopefully you found this video informative and now you can make a decision as to whether or not you'd like to purchase this or if it's something you can pass up on. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Bonus footage! I forgot all about this card. It's moving day. Scan the code to bring your house of surprises to life. I have had issues. Whoop, I dropped it. I have had issues with the QR codes on LOL products in the last couple months, so I am eager to see what this does and if it actually works. So let's quickly bust out the phone and see what it does. So it takes us to the LOL Surprise website where we can watch a video. Royal Bee's Big Sister, House of Surprise, episode 1. Okay. I'm not going to play that because I don't want to get flagged by MGA. Pretty sure they already hate me, but it looks like you will get yourself some episodes to watch of a show. Although I'm interested to know if it's only the people who buy this or if it's the same videos that will be on YouTube. Royal Bee's Big Surprise, House of Surprises episode 1. Let's quickly find out. All right, so it is available on YouTube, meaning that this is not an exclusive to the house, which is nice because everyone can enjoy it whether or not they get this specific product. And now we know. Excellent. Also, I didn't forget about the disco ball. I just didn't know where I wanted it to be, so I think I'm gonna leave that up to my kids. Bye!